I don't like the bow tie on the deck lid of the Monte Carlo. Let's take it off.
First things first, we got to get the bow tie off, and the proper way to do this is to use a heat gun. I don't have a heat gun, so we're just going to use a hair dryer. What we're doing is heating up the adhesive behind the emblem to make it much easier to remove. There's a lot of ways to do this next part. You can use dental floss. I've heard people using fishing wire. I like to use a razor blade. Just poke it in, keep it flat with the paint so you avoid scratches, and just kind of work it through. If it ever gets too stuck, just grab your hair dryer and go ahead and heat it up a little bit more until the emblem comes off. I peeled off the rest of that adhesive just with my fingers, and as you can see, we can still very clearly see the outline of the bow tie. This is because the paint underneath the bow tie hasn't been exposed to any kind of sun fading or weathering for the past 21 years, but the surrounding paint has been. So what we're going to do is spray it down with soapy water and then start sanding. I've got this on a leveling block, so that way we can have a good even sanding surface. I'm starting off with 1200 grit, then I stepped up to 2000, and then I stepped up to 3000, doing a ton of different patterns. You can see the kind of milky color of this coming off. That's how you know you're sanding clear. If this were to ever turn red, you've definitely gone too far, and now you're starting to sand down the paint. Now that we've done all that sanding on our OEM paint, we need to do some paint correction to help this kind of blend in and look uniform. So we're going to start off with a compound, and what a compound does is actually level off the clear coat. So all the imperfections that we just made from sanding, all the very fine scratches that we made are going to get filled in, and this is going to look a whole lot better. Now we step up to a polish, and this is going to remove the haze that we just caused with the compound and help restore some of that color. And lastly, we're going to hit it with some wax. Ultimately, here's how it turned out. Love the way that this looks. Guys, I'm just going to be honest, under the right lighting, you can totally still see the bow tie. But I see a lot of people do this, and I see less people do it like this. So if you want to do this to your deck lid, here's the right way to get it done.